Hi, everybody. I hope you all are well tonight. It is Transformation Tuesday. You know what tonight is, guys. I don't have to tell you. Most of you are regulars and have been supporters since the beginning of the year. And I'm so glad that you are able to join me on tonight. Um, I'll give everyone a few minutes to join. Make sure while you are here, you hit the share button. You start a watch party on your page. I'm going to tell you tonight how to make your life just a little bit easier. Now, there are some things, obviously, that I cannot control, but then there are a whole lot of things that I can help you to control in your life. And so I'm going to give you some tips tonight. I'm going to give you some great tips in order to make your life easier. So go ahead and hit the share button, invite some friends, start a watch party. And while you're at it, in the comments, tell me where you're joining me from. And if you happen to watch this Transformation Tuesday video later, go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments, because I like to see how many people are watching the replay versus joining me live and that kind of thing. So yes. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Desiree Clay. I'm the Des of Des 360. I'm a Master Certified Transformational Coach and certified member of the John Maxwell team. I'm a trainer, speaker, and coach with John Maxwell. And so I'm all about helping you get your life together and transforming your life. And make sure you're following me at Des 360 on all social media outlets. That's Des 360, as you see on the screen. Des, DEZ 360 spelled out. So that's DEZTHREESIXTY, Des 360. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are joining me for the first time, thank you so much for joining me. I'm here every Tuesday. Now, listen, the one thing I'm trying to simplify my life is Transformation Tuesday. Because guess what? Real life is happening in my house, but I wanted to make sure that I remain consistent and true to my word, because this is more than just about transforming your life, but in the process of showing up here every Tuesday, I am in turn transforming my life. I'm being motivated, and with my consistency, I've been going live here since January of this year, every Tuesday, and I am in the last quarter of the year. So surely I will not quit today. I will not quit today. So again, today is all about Transformation Tuesday is all about transforming your life. And today we're talking specifically about systems in your life. So this past weekend, I had an amazing time speaking at a conference with at MC Light and Lynn Richardson's conference, Beyond 2020, a financiation, a wealth experience, our mid-year meetup for Hip Hop Sisters Foundation. And one of the things that I talked about was creating systems in your life. And so I had a question that was asked, like, what systems do you create? Well, I say that you should create any systems around anything in your life that is causing you problems. And how do I get personal coaching? Vanessa, I will definitely let you know how you can get some personal coaching. But yes, you want to know how to make your life easier. Let me tell you what I do. And this is not made up. It's systems, guys. I live my life by systems. And if my husband is here watching me, make sure you let people know that our life is so systematic that it sometimes drives him nuts. But that's the only way I can make it. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm a wife. I'm a mom of 4 children, 3 children in house. My bonus son is with his mom. And I have a coaching business. I speak, I train, I coach, and I am a busy woman, to say the least. And so the only way that I can make it through, I'm sorry, I'm a Christian. I serve in ministry too. Let me not forget that. And so the only way I can make it through my days is with systems. And so I'm going to give you the inside scoop. Guess what? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours in the day. Let me know if you have less than 24 hours, or if God gave you more. Please, in the comments, let me know by some emoji of your choice. Like, how many hours in a day do you get? I get 24 hours in a day. And so does Beyonce, so does John Maxwell, and so does every other great person who we know as a great, right? They get the same 24 hours in a day. And so the way that they function is, and the way that they're able to actually make it, is through systems. I can assure you that they're making it because of the systems that they have in place. And so what should you systemize? So the first part of this Transformation Tip Tuesday, I'm going to tell you the areas in your life in which you should create systems around. And then I'm going to give you the actual steps to creating the systems, because it's one thing for someone to tell you you need to do something, but the question is always how. So in the comments, I want you to write the word how. Just write the word how with a question mark. How? How do I do it? You're telling me to create these systems. Write the word how in the comments. And just if this is your first time joining me, you know that I like to be on task, on target, and on time. And to say that, you'll see me looking down at my notes, because I want to make sure that I am on task, on target, and on time. So Vanessa wants to know how. So this is what we're going to do. the first thing you need to understand in order, before we get to the why, we need to understand the systems that you need to create. So you need to create a system around your finances. Now, I am not a financial coach at all. If you want financial coaching, Des is not the coach for you, okay? That's not my area. But if you need to change your mindset around finances, then maybe I can help you with that, but not finances itself. But what I do know is you still need to create a system around finances. So what do I mean? Paying your bills, depositing money into your account. How are you getting paid? How are you moving around money? Investing and other activities related to your finances. How are you taking care of your children's tuition? Activities. I know some of the activities have been cut, obviously, due to COVID-19. But like my daughter, she still has cheer. I still have to pay fees and things like that. So finances, systemize your finances, or systematize your finances, right? Create the system. If you're going to only go to the bank certain days of the week, if you're going to transfer money certain days of the week, what days will money leave you? What days does money come in? So creating systems around your finances. The other thing you need to systematize is your meals. Now, this is major for me because I love to cook. I can't cook as much as I would like to, like the type of meals I like to cook, because I'm busy. Let's just face it. But as long as my family have a very good, well nutritious meal, I'm satisfied with that. But the only reason why I'm able to cook almost every day, and anyone who knows me personally knows I cook almost every day. Literally, that's the truth. It's because I have a system around it. So around your meals, when you're going to shop, food preparation, how much time do you need? What are you going to eat? Do your kids have allergies? Does your significant others or the people in your household have specific allergies that you have to avoid? Do they not eat certain foods? What is the system around your meals? Are you going to get takeout certain days of the week? So in our house, Fridays is pizza night because we have family movie night on Fridays. So it's always pizza night. Sometimes we get tired of pizza, so we elect for some wings or something like that. But the point I know is on Fridays, I'm off. I'm sharing that to let you know that on Fridays, I don't cook. So that's my day off. Like, I don't have to worry about meals Friday evening or Friday night because it's pizza night or takeout, whatever it is for family movie night. Then you need to create a system around your chores, your house cleaning, right? So I don't know about you, but my laundry tends to pile up a whole lot. Like, that's the one thing, if I can be honest here, I think I can be honest in this space. I can't figure out this whole laundry thing. Like, I have all these children in the house. The babies are 2 and 1. Carrington washes her own clothes, so I don't really have to worry about her clothes. She's self-sufficient in that area. But, my husband clothes, my clothes, and then the boys' clothes. It's like I can't seem to get the laundry basket empty. I'm constantly having clothes to fold, to put away, to reorganize, because I can't just put the clothes away. I have to organize my closet and, our closet, and clean up the closet while I'm putting the clothes away. So it just becomes this whole big thing for me, right? Does anyone else have a problem with laundry? Please don't let me be out here by myself. Don't leave me hanging. Please, in the comments, let me know if you too have a problem with laundry. I don't know if it's just my house or if it's someone else's house as well. So just let me know. I think it's everywhere. I think it's a worldwide problem. Laundry is a problem. So anyway, we have to create a system around all chores, not just laundry. So are you going to constantly be cleaning up every day of the week? And I'm not talking about straightening up your house. I'm talking about deep cleaning. Are you going to be sanitizing, wiping baseboards? Like, what does that look like in your house? And then you need a system around your mornings and your nighttime routines. So thank you, Vanessa, because I see that your laundry piles up too. Thank you for letting me, making sure that I'm not out here by myself. That laundry has fast feet, let me tell you. I'm telling you that laundry is a mess. But okay, so you need systems, and you need to systematize your morning and your nighttime routine. This is essentially important, especially if you are, a business owner, if you're working from home right now, you have your children at home as well. You got to be able to get those babies up and get yourself up and then shut the house down. So right now, my house is pretty much shut down. Like, that's just it. You don't hear any movement because it's pretty much shut down. And that's why Transformation Tuesday sometimes happens so late, because I'm shutting down my house, if I can be honest, right? And so, what does it look like when you get up in the morning? Do you pray? Do you meditate? Do you have to work out? Do you have to prepare breakfast for everyone? Do they prepare their own breakfast? Do you have to get on a call first thing in the morning every morning? What does your morning look like? And then in the evenings, what does evening time routine looks like? Do you have to still bathe your children? I don't know if you have children, but I'm just talking in the sense of if you have children that you have to see about. Like, are you having to bathe them? Are they self-sufficient where they can see about themselves? Do you work out at night? Do you have to cook for the next night? Because sometimes I actually put my meals in a crock pot. So then the next morning I already have a jump start. The meal for the next day is actually already done. So what is your nighttime routine and what does that look like? You need to do this so that your days and your nights, you start with a good day and in good harmony, and then you end in a good manner and in harmony, right? Even if the middle was kind of chaos, at least you start and end your day well, okay? And then you need, handling emails and communications. Like, are you going to just check emails all day for those of you who have to, are in positions at your jobs or your business where you get frequent emails? Is that something you're going to do all day? Well, because I have a business and I also work for an organization, I'm constantly checking emails, but that's just a part of my system. I don't get over inundated with it. However, I don't respond necessarily to emails until the evening or during nap times because I just can't really sufficiently respond to emails while the babies are up and I'm watching them and things like that. So what is the system around emails? And then your routine work tasks. So things that you do on a regular basis. So if you have a job where, it requires you to send an email out, like, are you rewriting the email over and over again? Or is this email, can you template the email? Meaning if you tend to respond to emails in the same manner, like just make it a template, put it in your notes or on your computer, whatever it is, copy and paste it and send it. Like it's no sense in you recreating the wheel over and over again. If you, have a job where you have to respond to text message frequently, if you have to do scheduling frequently, whatever communications you're having that's on a regular basis, how are you systematizing those things? How are you putting them in order so that you're not being redundant in the tasks that you have to do? So those are areas. Again, anywhere there is chaos, you probably lack systems. I want to say that again. If you are in chaos in any area of your life, it's probably because you need a system put in place. So, I'm going to give you a really quick 5-step process, okay? Everybody in the comments say process. How? What's the process? I told you the areas that you need to systematize and create systems around and start wrapping your mind around that. What are the kids' play schedule? If you are, homeschooling your children like I am, my son is, 2 years old and he's reading already. And so we have phonics time. We have reading time allocated first thing in the morning. And this is all before breakfast because once he has breakfast, then he's ready to go to circle time and he's ready to play. So anywhere that there is chaos, you need to create a system. You are stressed out because you don't have systems in place and you feel like you are, running in circles, so to speak. And so these are the 5 steps. The first step is this. You are going to take inventory. So that's a part of understanding that there is chaos, right? So I always like to say order, then movement. Otherwise, there's chaos. So in other words, be aware of what needs to take place, make the plan, and then start moving, start your motion. But oftentimes we just jump up and start our day. We don't have a to-do list written down. We didn't brain dump the night before. You didn't even brain dump the morning of, So like create the system. So take inventory. You're going to start by identifying the areas or the actions that you take on a regular basis. So what are some things that you do over and over again, right? So you wake up, you eat breakfast, you have coffee. What do you do on a regular basis? At night, you have to clean up the kitchen. You have to put away the food. You have to go, do you order groceries? What systems, what things do you do on a regular basis, right? Both at home and at work, because I'm talking about systems to make your life easier. So you have to account for work and home. For me, it's all in one. I do everything at home. For some of you, work may be outside of the home. Okay, so whatever that looks like, work and home. What actions are you taking on a regular basis, both at work and at home? Okay, I want you to dissect your day and then take a look at all of the areas and the different parts that you do in each day. What are you doing, right? So you may say getting ready in the morning, getting the kids ready for school, commuting to work, coming home from work, again, answering emails, responding to phone calls. If you have to write reports, if you're a project manager, if you go for a run, my husband likes to run. He runs first thing in the morning. I know that, so it doesn't interfere with my routine. If you are a speaker, trainer, coach like me, what does that look like? When are you seeing clients? That kind of thing, right? So go through the list of activities that you came up with and then ask yourself a couple of these questions. I'm going to just throw out a few questions that I've jotted down that I ask myself. The first is, how are you currently getting these things done? If you are still watching me, you're probably inefficiently getting them done or barely getting them done, right? You're managing, right? But I don't want you to manage your life. I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive in your life, love, and your career. And so ask yourself, how are you currently getting these things done? And then the next thing, do you feel that you're being as efficient and as effective as you can be? So it's one thing to have things done, but are you being efficient and effective? Like, are you using your time wisely? Are they being done in a spirit of excellence, or are you just kind of rushing through everything? And then where are you losing a lot of your time? Because that's the big thing. We're talking about time management here. The underlying issue of systems is time management. So where are you losing all of your time, and what is not currently getting done? So, when you, at the end of the day, when you look at your to-do list, is it to done, or are you waking up every day with a full list, the same list you went to bed with the night before? So those are just a few questions. There are plenty more. This is Transformation Tuesday. This is a coaching session. So I'm just going to give you a few to ask yourself. Okay, so then the second thing I want you to do is analyze what you're currently doing. So you're going to carry out the activity that you want to systematize using your normal procedure. So kind of start observing how you move. So what are you currently doing? Are you like getting up in the morning and then you start breakfast and then you run and get in the shower and then you have to come back and finish like what are you currently doing? Okay. What tools are you using? So are you using any tools to help you maximize your time, like for time efficiency? So like, are you using it, for example, the Bible app, right? So now you can listen to the word while you're driving to work, that kind of thing. So what are you doing in terms of efficiency and time management? What tools are you using? Are you using a crock pot? Because for cooking, that is a time management tool. That helps with efficiency. And then what type of results are you getting? Right. So once you've written down how you currently carry out the activity, meaning you've observed yourself a few days, you're going to sit down and look at it, right? You're going to look through it and then identify the problem areas. Then you're going to start your plan. You're going to plan out your new process. The system that you currently have in place obviously isn't working. That's why you're sitting here trying to fine tune it right now. And I'm sure some of you are thinking like, yeah, I need some help in this area. So you're going to plan. So what does the plan look like? So for me, when I get up in the morning, I like to lay there for a minute, meditate, just kind of be still. My husband is out for a run. By the time he comes back, he starts my bath water. That's my thing. I like to take baths in the morning because it helps me kind of just calibrate me for the day. And I brain dump at night. So when I get up in the morning, I already know what I have to do. I already know what my game plan is for the day. So I'm able to get up and execute right away. And then, from there, the kids are awake by that time. We get up. My husband is grabbing the baby. I'm getting chased. We're going to phonics, or if he's doing phonics that morning, phonics takes place, right? I'm making my coffee, breakfast is started. So, what are you doing? What are you doing? So Brittany says that I've been really working on issues during quarantine. So it helps to elevate my anxiety because sometimes I freak out on minor things because I don't rest. Yes. So let me tell you, if you are over anxious person, if you suffer from anxiety, I used to suffer from anxiety really bad, and systems is what helped me because I kind of can predict what's going to happen next. I kind of already know what's going to happen. And so it alleviates the fear of the unknown, because a lot of anxiety is derived from not knowing what's going to happen, not able to control what's going to happen, not able to predict what's going to happen. And Brittany, you could probably attest to this, right? Or anybody else who have or is suffering from anxiety, is kind of the fear of not knowing. And so these systems and routines really help you kind of create that balance that you need in order to maintain a solid and a stable thinking and stable mindset. So you're going to start your plan. What steps do I now need to take because this isn't working? If you need some help, let me know, okay? How can this be done faster? So my husband, I'm sure he's sitting in and he's probably like, whatever. But he does things, he gets things done, but sometimes I just do it faster because I have systems in place. And he's like, how'd you do that already? Yeah, because I already have a system for that. So it's so funny whenever he gives me the day off and, I don't have to see about the boys or our daughter, and I'm just kind of can relax that day. He's like, I got it, babe. And I hear him in the kitchen and he's trying to figure it out. And he's like, how do you normally get breakfast done and you're already eating at this time? And I'm like, yeah, because I have a system for it. Like, and the kids know that I have a system. They kind of fall in line. And so that's what it is. So that's a good question. Do you wake up before the kids always? No, Brittany, I do not wake up before the kids always, because sometimes Chase likes to wake up early, or Carter likes to wake up early. In that case, I pivot. I also have a plan for that. So if the kids wake up before I do, then what I do is obviously there is no bath. There is no downtime. I get thrown right into the day, meaning I go right to the kitchen. I go upstairs, I cut on my Keurig coffee pot so the water can start getting hot. If it's Chase he's a 2-year-old, his room is upstairs. I go upstairs and I get Chase from his room, and then we go right to phonics. He knows that. We get him cleaned up for the day, get ready for his day, face wash, brush his teeth. We go to phonics, we do phonics. So there is still a plan in place for all of the what ifs. This is what systems are about. Then also, like in terms of your checklist, meaning your to-do list, do you have a checklist, a to-do list? At the end of the day, it gives you great satisfaction to have a to-done list. That's what I like to call it. I want a to-done list. When I lay down, I want everything that I plan for the day to be done. But I am a task master. It's just who I am. My personality is like that. And for those of you who are not driven by tasks, this is a really good thing and a good thing to put in place because, it will help you stay more focused and not kind of be all over the place. Okay, so then you're going to execute your plan. Now, let me tell you, with the execution of your plan, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be some hiccups. You're going to have to recalibrate, adjust, and things like that. And that actually brings me to step number 5, which is make the changes as you go. Step 5 is to continuously improve your system. Now, this is not a one-stop shop. You're going to have to continuously improve your system. You're going to have to see what works for you in your house, what doesn't work for you in your house. When my husband started taking in a real love for running, I would get up during that time usually and start, my bath routine, whatever. But when he started running, it kind of threw me off because now he's not in the house. He's running, when I get up. And so that that kind of threw me off. But now, guess what? We've created a system around it. So just so you know, guys, if you want to make your life easier, you have to become more productive in your life. You have to start managing your time better. And the best way to do that is to create systems. And I'm going to head over to my Facebook page because I know this is kind of delayed. I'm streaming from StreamYard to see if there are any questions on the actual page. Let's see. I'll go to my Facebook and see if there are any questions I didn't answer. I see the comments coming in through StreamYard. I don't necessarily see any questions that are taking place on Facebook directly. How did you learn? Let me see. Brittany, how did you learn to, I guess, overcome anxiety or manage your anxiety? And was it hard to have little ones after Carrington was older? Let me tell you, that was a major pivot, Brittany. Guys, if you have StreamYard, I would love for you to join me on the StreamYard app so that I can actually see your comments and things like that, because I'm not on both of my computers, or my phone is not up. So I'm on there now, process. Brittany, I haven't forgot about your question. So how did you manage my anxiety? I managed my anxiety by doing exactly what I'm telling you to do. The first thing for me was being able to understand that I really cannot control everything. I really can't. And as much as I want to control things and I want to be able to predict what's going to happen next, life is just like that. You can't really control everything. So that was the first thing, is to learn to release and let go of the things I can't control. Here's a trick: to control the things I can't control. My schedule, I can't control. Those things I can't control. And so that's what I like to control. I like to be able to, and that's why systems are near and dear to my heart, because then I can kind of at least create some type of normalcy and some type of predictability in my life. I need that in my life. And so, yes, my husband said in the comments, in terms of rest, my weighted blanket helps rest. Yes, I have a weighted blanket that I use as well. And it's really good also for anxiety. And after I had Carrington, I had Chase years later. Carrington is 15, Chase is 2. And so that took me back to another loop, right? A whirlwind of emotions and feelings, but I learned to manage by creating systems. I'm not just talking fluff. When I come to Transformation Tuesdays, I'm telling you guys exactly what I do. This is tried and true methods that I actually use in my house and in my life, and also with my other clients that I have. You have to have systems in place, Brittany. You have to, I don't know if you have children, how many you have. But guess what happens? Once you start creating systems, then your children and everyone else in your household starts to understand the system. And they really won't buck it, because everyone likes structure. Whether they like to admit it or not, everyone likes structure. And so if you start to create this structure in your house, then it makes just for everything else to kind of go, and become more balanced, even if it's at work, work or life at home. It just kind of creates this structure that you need in order to be more productive. Okay. So I'm just looking at the comments. Yes, my husband also mentioned our air fryer. Yes, I love my air fryer. I use that a lot now. Okay, Brittany says she don't have children yet, but she's mentally preparing. Let me tell you, the only way you can prepare for children is when you have them. You can do all the research, which I did. Let me tell you, my background is in education, and so I studied children and development all of my life. And let me just tell you, I'm still not prepared. Our 15-year-old throws us for a loop every other day, every other week. So let me tell you, the best way to prepare for children is when you have them. God will give you the grace and the understanding. So, you pray about it and he'll reveal to you what it is that you need in order to, Brittany says, no, yes, he'll reveal it to you, because every child is different. You can't really prepare for them in that way. Not in the way that you're saying. You can prepare financially. You can make sure they have proper space. You can make sure that you've overcome some things so you're not passing on generational curses and things like that. But some things you just can't prepare for. And that's just what it is. Hey, Latanya, I see you're saying hello. Hello, guys. So tell me, what systems do you have? In the comments, let me know what systems you have in place. Do you have systems in place? Do you currently use systems? In the comment section, I would love to hear what you're doing, how it's working, what you need to work on. Are there some things that you need to work on? Let me know. Let me know if you need more detail, like if this was good for you, like this is amazing, Des. I need more detail. I need more insight. Let me know in the comment section, guys. We have been on for almost 25 minutes. I said this was going to be quick, but when I started talking about systems, I like to talk about what I like to talk about. So here we are, almost 25 minutes into this live, talking about how to make your life easier. I hope that I have added some value to your life. My name is Desiree Clay. I'm the Des of Des 360. I'm a master certified transformational coach. Oh, let me not forget. Listen, so I am finishing up one round of my transformational coaching. It is a virtual live, right? So it's through Zoom. It is via Zoom for 1 hour every Wednesday from 7 Central to 8 Central. And so I'm just doing some transformational training is what I call it. And we use John Maxwell's book, the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, as a baseline for our discussion. And it is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for this group of ladies to finish up so I can get some feedback from them. But if you're interested in joining that transformational training, definitely inbox me, DM me, email me. Check out my website, DesireeClay.com. It's on the screen. Go there. If you need some coaching, someone asked me about coaching earlier, Vanessa. The best way is to DM me, right? You can DM me, that's direct, or you can go to my website and fill out the discovery call information, and we can set up a call and figure out what services you need. But yes, if you're looking for something immediate, you want to just jump in, you want to start transforming your life, transforming your mindset. If you feel stuck, if you just need to be around like-minded individuals that's also on a growth journey, then you might want to hop into my transformational training. The next session starts October 14th. And, I might, I just did a speaking engagement this past weekend, like I mentioned in the beginning, and I gave them a really good discount code, for the training. So I might throw that out to you. If you're interested, let me know. And I may be able to help you out with that. But guys, this is my time. Thank you so much. I'm Desiree Clay, DesireeClay.com, Des360 on all social media outlets. And share this. Don't be stingy. When you can get information, share this with a friend. The discovery call page is down once you try to click it. Vanessa, inbox me and let me figure out what's going on with my website. I was just on it and it worked just fine. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks for letting me know. Guys, have an amazing week. Start creating your systems. Let's make life great. Let's make life easier where we can. Some things we can't control, but what we do with our life and our time, we definitely can control. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.